And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and review for Monday night's episode of Arrow Season 7, Episode 3. Very good episode of, obviously, a very good start to this whole season so far. So let's talk about the beginning of it. Basically, you have Oliver. He still has to deal with being in prison, obviously. We all know that. So, what else is he gonna do but try to get, intel on Diaz from the inside, so maybe he can get it to the outside, so, Felicity and Diggle. So, what he has to do, he basically goes and has a word with some of the inmates, and then he ends up in a, basically, a prison fight club, if you will, and he has to go one-on-one against Bronze Tiger. And if you've seen the episode, you should know who wins that fight, clearly. I mean, literally, he kicks Cody Rhodes' butt so badly, like, breaks his arm. Brutal stuff. That was pretty much amazing. So, great choreographed, obviously. And while that's all happening, in the outside of Happy Town, you have Felicity pretty much now Miss I Want to Kill Diaz herself. She has literally gone crazy. I mean, in a way where she wants to, literally team up with the FBI to try to get Diaz. Because Diggle, obviously, he has his own issues to deal with. Him and the return of Lila, which was great to see her back. We got to see him and Lila team up to do some spy stuff in another country. While that's all happening, like I said, you have Felicity teaming up with the FBI agent who kind of put away Oliver, try to get Diaz, and they end up going, her, Curtis, the FBI agent, and Wild Dog to go find Diaz, him, his long bow hunter rejects, and Diaz basically goes and takes some type of box. I don't want to say what it is yet because I'll get to that in a minute, but this has formulas and different things. A lot of people are wondering what the heck is he trying to do. Is he trying to make a super soldier formula or something? We don't know until the end of the episode. I mean, they don't really officially tell us, but we can all guess what it really is. So, pretty much that's the logistic of the episode. I mean, listen, Felicity is on a rampage just to literally try to capture Diaz so she can finally get Oliver out of jail. She called William her son, so that was pretty cool. So she has that, motherly instinct to protect her son, obviously. So yeah, so I really like what they're doing with Felicity right now because, like I said before, she's a badass and she always has been, she always will be. So let's talk about what that thing could have been with Diaz. I mean, Diaz, we all know in the last season he kind of got his ass whooped at the end of that thing. He literally went flying off a roof into a harbor. So he was talking about how he doesn't want to feel pain anymore. He wants to be basically painless free. So he ends up taking the drugs that he took from the lab and he injects himself with it and he starts punching a wall and I guess he doesn't feel anything. Myself, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people who like Arrow a lot would probably guess that that's some kind of form of the Miracle drug that Slade took a long time ago, back in, season 2? So that means the Miracle is back. Now what does this mean moving forward? Is he going to try to make more for maybe the bow hunters, give it to them so they can be unstoppable more, even though they kind of are a little bit? Is he going to, make it even better, make it stronger? Maybe he have immortality. Who knows? But a lot of people, like I said, are guessing that it is that. I can't imagine it being something else. It makes sense that it is the Miracle, but we just have to wait and see what happens. But most importantly, the episode was great. Now Oliver literally is literally locked up in the the sub level. The solitaire. There you go. He's in solitaire, if you want to call it that, because he went after a couple of guards because he kind of wanted to get the information he needed. But of course, the bad guys tricked him again, saying, "Oh yeah, we don't have the information. You gotta go talk to this guy to get it." They called him the demon. So I was like, okay. So what he does, he just goes and attacks guards and basically gets himself in solitaire. So that way he can talk to this guy and see what he knows about Diaz and how to stop him probably. But we're just going to have to wait and see next week's episodes to find out. So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it and what do you think is going to happen moving forward. Thank you very much and have a good day.